Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new video breaking down some news in the football gaming community, talking about some varsity football, man, as we did just receive an update. So hope you guys are excited for this, and if you are, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you do happen to be brand new to the channel and like what you see, man. But hey, with that being said, we'll go ahead and jump right into it now. So the last time that I did talk about varsity football, it was one of those things where we know that there was a high school related football game that was in the works, but we actually did not have any details about varsity football until recently. As of the recording of this video, we did just receive word of the first details released directly from the varsity football devs. So gonna go ahead and jump right into it, starting with the first part of this update. A little bit of a two-piecer, kind of breaks things into 5 different categories. So jumping right into it, we will start with the research aspect of varsity football. And listen, for high school football, there is no high school football game, or at least high school center game on the market. We have seen college games, kind of dabble into the high school portion of the football process, with Road to Glory, even the little skill camps in NCAA 06. I know Madden kind of sort of does something with Face of the Franchise, but it's very cutscene driven and doesn't allow you to pick your own adventures. So this is the first time that we've really seen anything about a high school related game, and just the interviews with high school coaches, because high school and college is a different beast. For most high schools, you're not recruiting your own players. You also have the aspect of these are more so student athletes than maybe what they are at the college level, particularly if they end up going to a Power 5 football program, stuff like that, dealing with local boosters, and really like even parents kind of having more of an impact on a football team at the high school level than what you would see at college and the professionals, regardless of whether in the NFL, CFL, or even the Arena Football League, which now is defunct. So definitely very important that you have that research, and that's what a lot of time has been spent, just to kind of build that dynasty in career mode. And we also see, and this is something that kind of was a little bit of a weakness with Maximum Football. I don't say it was as big of a deal, but we're starting to see the process of generating first and last names, and more importantly, generating first and last names that are more easier to pronounce. I know sometimes in Maximum Football there would just be some wild names out there that would not be able to pronounce whatsoever, that no one would be expected to pronounce. Not that that's a problem. There are certainly foreign-born players in college football, in the pros for sure. But in high school, we don't. I don't know. Depending on what state you are, it's not as much prevalent. So pair generation, seeing those first and last names generated randomly. So, and having a little bit more randomness to it as well, so you don't see like the same name keep reoccurring as much. And here's a big thing here: expansion. Building the dev team. Remember, this is their very first game. This particular group, may have experience with, being part of existing teams, such as the group in Canuck Play that did end up producing Maximum Football 2019 as well as 2020. But in terms of taking a lead on their own project, this is really a first step we've seen of this scale. So, building that team out, building guys that, know what they're doing from a coding and game development aspect, as well as knowing generally about the game of football. Those are both very important things. So love to see the expansion piece, and that definitely helps in terms of building as good of a game as possible. Now, the other two things, and the two things that I was really excited about when I saw this update come across my screen originally: real world data. You were talking about countless numbers of cities, counties, states, So when you're picking, where you want to start your career, as of right now, they have loaded 39,000 different cities. So hypothetically, we'll say just one school per city, right? Just to keep it simple. Could be more, could be less, depending on like the size of the town, of course. You could have 39,000 different options in order to go ahead and start your high school football coaching journey. So a lot of different options, a lot of great stuff that you could do, and especially for content creators that maybe want to reach out and do some like some stuff with high school football as precursor to college football series. I think that would be really cool to see. Helps create some diversity in the storylines, because high school football in the state of Ohio, my home state, is not going to necessarily be the same climate, same atmosphere, maybe down in Alabama, down in Georgia. So a lot of different options, and depending on where you go, maybe different challenges and different expectations when you're starting your coaching journey. And this also kind of leads into the team generation aspect as well. Seeing different teams being able to go ahead and be developed during this process as well. Depending on where you decide to go, you can create different districts, groups, conferences. That's going to be built within the game, and that will be used to generate statewide conferences, as well as a playoff system that is unique to that state. So I mean, no two states are going to necessarily be the same, so that's going to be really cool. Maybe that means that it's going to be sandbox, kind of like how Maximum Football is. Now, that hasn't necessarily been confirmed yet. This is more of speculation and more of an opinion that I personally have that I would love to see. But yeah, this is the first monthly update that Varsity Football has officially released. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. How you feel about really the kind of concepts that Varsity Football is working on, what they're currently developing. Let me know down in the comment section for sure. And if you really enjoy my analysis for this particular video game, man, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, hit that subscribe button as well. Not only do I talk about various football video games, such as, of course, Varsity Football, Max Football, Axis, even Madden. I have my own original gaming series as well, so it's not just football gaming analysis. So, with that being said, man, I'm going to sign off. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed it. And with that, this is John J. Gaming on the mic signing off. I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.